KFMA, welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. As I mentioned to Powers earlier, I asked him if I ever told. Oh, here we go. Yo. Surrealist on the radio, the party bro living in the body-o, making everybody go. Yo, welcome back to the show. Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1, KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com. Good morning, Powers.
Good morning, Beef.
And good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. Don't forget the appointment set at 7:15. You're listening for the keyword to text for the master of prizes. And it's 7:15 and 7:15 only. I was told. I kind of effed up yesterday. I thought I was being, good guy Beef. Just trying to hook up our friends and listeners with the keyword throughout the show. I'd let it slip here and there. And one of my bosses, caught wind of that, was actually listening yesterday. Go figure. Mm-hmm. And I do appreciate it. But the whole takeaway from the show, which I felt like was a solid show from beginning to end, that's the goal, is to put on good shows and show these people that, we know what we're doing here and we're having a good time while we're doing it. But there was no takeaway of this was funny, that was good tease, clean, any kind of constructive criticism. Instead, barging in like Kramer from Seinfeld is the only way to describe it, right? And then 7 minutes on how I should only give the keyword at 7:15. 7:15, and I'm like, I got it. Within 3 seconds, I did not know that. I apologize, sir, and it will not happen again. 100%. I understand, your logic behind it. Done. And he's like, oh, good. You understand? Let me explain for another 15 minutes as to why I need you to do this. You don't have to, though. I totally got it. I get it. You're good. Yeah, I didn't know. I wasn't told that before.
Here's some statistics about why I'm telling you more of the reasoning for this. One time back when I was doing radio in 1992. Yeah. Here's what happened.
And I love this guy, but I'm like, hey. All right, we're back here live. You can hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm troubleshooting today for whatever reason, but welcome. Powers, we're on the podcast broadcast right now.
I see. I'm messaging the group.
Okay. Yeah, so I need to know if you could hear us well. Initially, I recorded a bunch of clips today, and some of them were good clips that I couldn't wait to share online, social media, to kind of pump up the show, do this whole guerrilla marketing thing. But apparently all the audio was going through my webcam, and it was being recorded through my webcam and not through the board. And I feel like I may have fixed that, but I don't know. I need to see your comments on this. Slight echo. Oh shit, because I had Powers. Okay, how about now? Because I had Powers not muted. So give it a second, but if you could hear me, and also I want to see if you could hear this music. I think more importantly, can you hear this bed music? Okay. And unfortunately, it took me till 9 o'clock in the morning. That's good. That's good that we're perfect now. It took me till 9 o'clock in the morning to figure this out. So all the pre-recorded bits that we had today, and we had some good ones, are all for naught.
That's all right.
I guess
we'll make it up here live.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, listen, it's not glitching. The sound works.
Okay.
This thing was also flashing today for some reason.
Yeah, it's been one of those days, guys, and just with technology, everything else emotionally has been great. We've been having fun, and you would hope like none of this. All these technical issues have been getting me down, but as I plan out the entire morning, I've planned out what we do on the air, and I'm also piecing together this 1 hour podcast to be like a nice, entertaining podcast, right? So it's 2 shows I plan out in one, and it does kind of bum me out a little bit when the second show that I put so much effort into doesn't necessarily translate, but
whatever. I still got good headlines. I still have games. I still have Hotrock Supajoint that's going to join in.
Of any of those things that we pre-recorded, we could also re-look at one of the things. I'm down to go over something again. I don't care if they don't remember the Morning Moron or something. I don't know.
I know. I think
because what did we even record that was all that great? We do F'd Up?
We did F My Life.
F My Life?
Yeah, you forgot the name of that.
Sorry.
Yeah, you effed that up.
Well, whatever.
We did the Chili's waitress story.
That was good.
Yeah, that was good. That was a 90-second clip. I think gold this happened.
But now here's the thing. We could say, okay, guys, I'm going to play this story. It's a good story. The audio's not the best. And go to it. And everyone will know the audio's not the best. And when you come back, it's all right. Maybe it's not all for naught.
Okay, whatever. I don't know. The phrase today that we keep repeating is beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah,
All good.
Yes, I don't know.
Yeah. I'll be begging.
Jeez.
Oh, begging so much. We are going through the running theme that we've been doing this morning that we couldn't wait for. We were excited to get to is trying to pick out pictures for Power's Bumble profile. Because he came in this morning and he's like, I'm kind of over the Bumble thing. And I'm like, well, what have you been matching with people? And he's like, not the ones I like. I'm like, what's your profile look like? And he showed me these pictures. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, none of this represents somebody who has sex or wants that sex. He put out the most outlandish, craziest pictures you could imagine. I mean, his powers, his personality for sure. It fits, but that's not what you want to put out in the dating world. That's not going to attract the opposite sex. So what we have to feature on the show today is a slideshow of sorts of all these different pictures that Powers put together. And we're going to help him pick out what best represents him in a way that will also attract the opposite sex. So that's the important factor. Okay. It's not just the best representation of Powers, but the best sexual representation of Powers.
Which is a very good point, because he did point out that he couldn't even fathom me having sex, which I've heard in the past because I'm very fun and kind of a big cartoon character. And people really like to neuter me and make me genderless in a way because I'm like a children's show host.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So
I'm a man.
You were offended when I said that to you, but at the same time, you've heard it
I've
before.
heard it before.
Yeah, you're like, why do people keep saying this?
Because I'm too fun. No, see, you move like this, feel like that guy's not sexy. He's like a wacky inflatable tube man.
Right.
They don't have genitalia.
Well, luckily for you, I also have an expert. And this expert's popping in right now because I smell weed. I can tell that he's around. This expert knows about how to represent yourself online in the best possible way. Here's Mr. Hotrock Supajoint. Good morning, Hotrock. Let's see. Get your mic on. Do I have your mic?
It was my mic. I had my mic off, homie. How you doing, yo?
I've got music.
Oh, you got music? Oh, yeah. No, I can't hear him either.
Am I here, homies? Am I here, yo?
Why can't I hear you?
I don't know, yo.
It's just one of those days.
Let's see.
Hold on.
Cut me
I gotta
out.
do a
I'll
tease
be
anyways
back,
here,
yo.
Hotrock, but
all right.
I can't hear you for anything. Are you messing with me? No?
No.
Okay,
I'm
not messing with me.
I'm trying.
All right. I'll figure it out, Hotrock. I'll figure it out. You might be on mic too. I don't know. Can you? And all right, let's go. Rock on 2.1 KFMA. It's a podcast broadcast. Come watch us as we pick out pictures for Power's Bumble profile. Plus, weed rapper Hotrock Supajoint is going to join us on the podcast broadcast stream. And coming up next, the Netflix's worst movie is also now its most watched. We're going to reveal what that is after POD, It's Youth of the Nation, right here on Rock on 2.1 KFMA. If you can present, don't go away. All right. What is my...
I almost feel like I can hear.
Can you half hear him? Okay, you guys can hear Hotrock, huh?
I can hear me, yo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's
so
on the stream, we just can't hear him.
Yeah, and that is a problem. Yeah, because I want to hear him.
I want to hear me
Hotrock
too, yo.
All right.
Math it out. I'm sure it's a button or a switch.
Button or a switch.
A button or a switch. I can hear you, but I don't hear nothing in my headset.
I'm checking. I can hear me. I totally hear me, yo.
Right.
Check 1, 2.
I have all that.
You are.
We're going to have a great broadcast setup eventually. I promise that. Let me switch this audio here.
Right, we're going to play charades.
Speaker.
Can you hear me,
Say it
Albie?
now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
No.
Can you hear me? I'm gonna dump out. I'll be right back.
Try another audio thing. No, it's not you, Hot Rock. Don't go away, Hot Rock. It wasn't you. I'm sorry. All right. Turn it off, turn it back on. I mean, I tried that. And Hot Rock, he bounced out, but we're going to bounce back in.
Am I here, homies? Can you hear me, yo?
I still can't hear you. Damn it.
You still can't hear me, homie?
I hear him through my.
Oh my
All right,
God,
hold on,
this is
one more
crazy, yo.
All about making the audio, right wires, yes, chat, stream.
Yes, it's fantastic. Okay,
Maybe we should unplug your camera, and then this way we'll have audio with no video.
you say my mic sounds off now, too?
Really?
Well, that's what Todd's saying.
Okay. Now we sound
Check
like
1, 2. I'm here. My
got
shit's
this,
showing
I got
me,
this.
yo.
Yeah, I can still hear. Hot
Maybe
Rock
my
from
weed
the
is too loud, yo.
phone. You can do the same there. Well, Hot Rock is awesome and hilarious.
It's true. And remember, they can still hear us just fine.
I wonder if they can hear
They
me.
can't
Not
hear Hot Rock.
just fine. And yes.
Oh no, that's right. They hear us like we're in a fishbowl.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Hold that thought, Hot Rock. So we're gonna do a speed break, and since I can't hear you on the radio, I can't get you on the radio.
Did
What?
you mute me again? Make sure I'm muted.
Yeah, no, you're 100% muted.
Okay.
I ain't muted
It's
at all. My
echoing.
shit's
Okay, I
showing
think
through
it's
from
echoing
my
because
side.
of this. Oh yes. All right, I'm gonna do that. How about now, guys? Is it?
I don't know.
Is it now?
Can you hear
Sound
me,
better?
homie? I sound great,
Seriously
yo.
echoing.
Okay, so now we sound better.
Okay, yeah. Well,
On your side.
whatever buzz was happening when you spoke into the mic is fine. Okay.
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 Ooh, this is
So we
getting
sound
better.
better, so we sound all right. We just can't hear Hot Rock. We
All
can
right.
fake your Hot Rock if we want.
No, we're not gonna
Yo,
fake your
homies,
Hot
what's
Rock and
going on,
naked
yo?
here. So hold that thought. Well, we gotta do an on-air segment, and then we'll get you back on. Rocco on 2.1 KFMA's Beef Vegan presents as a tease before I played POD. Netflix's worst movie is now its most watched. Do you remember what the most watched movie was, Powers?
I thought it was Bird Box, and then it was is it the newest one?
No,
Is that
well,
what you're
yeah,
telling me?
bingo.
Yeah.
Bird Box was the most watched movie in Netflix history with
Yeah.
282 million views in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And there was a movie that was recently released starring 3 megastars
Yeah,
that
well,
beat that.
yeah. Well, I only heard good things about that movie. Why you call it the worst movie?
No,
Did you watch it?
yes, it
It's
is
bad?
garbage.
Oh, it's
What are you
bad?
talking about? I'm talking about the movie Red Notice starring Dwayne Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot. And it has 28%, or I'm sorry, 35% on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
Really?
Yes, which is the worst rated blockbuster that Netflix ever released.
Okay.
But it also amassed 328 million views. Now, I attribute this to having nothing at the box office at the time. And the star power, of course. You're like, oh, Ryan Reynolds is awesome, The Rock. But it stops here. Like Dwayne Johnson, I want to send you this clip. Stop it. Stop. You have money now. Hire somebody that picks out your projects. Your projects are garbage. Your stock is dropping. John Cena is rising like a superstar. If you don't watch your ass right now and pick something good and put out something of quality for once now, then John Cena is going to take that mantle and you're going to be essentially Dolph Lundgren.
Oh my goodness.
You're
If,
turning into Dolph Lundgren.
if you smell what the beef is cooking, you hear him cutting a promo on the People's Champ.
This is legitimate. This is too bad now. I mean, The Rock obviously is charismatic. He's the same person in every goddamn film.
Yeah.
He needs to fix it now
Yeah.
because I'm done. I've been a Rock super fan since my teenage years. I want this guy to put out good product. and he can't. He puts out this garbage. It's like, what did I do? I was mad that I wasted my life watching this movie. Absolutely.
I didn't hear anything that negative about it at all.
Who did you talk to?
No one, but that means I heard nothing good either.
Right, exactly. No, 328 million watched this movie. They would definitely say it was great. You would definitely have a friend to say, hey, you got to check out Red Notice. But I watched it and said, hey, do not waste your time.
You know where I actually do get the most is I follow The Rock on Facebook, so he really likes that movie. He's always talking about how good it's doing.
No, and you can tell whenever he's overly talking about something, he knows it's garbage and he has to sell it.
Oh, it's so funny.
So the notice is out. Okay, this next Black Adam movie, this DC universe. If you're not good in this movie and this movie's not good, you're effectively going to kill the DC universe and essentially your career.
We'll see. I don't know. We can't blame The Rock for the DC universe.
That would be the nail in the coffin.
I don't know.
The Rock can be the nail in the DC universe coffin.
I don't know
if he sucks that bad.
Because this character sucks. Black Adam sucks.
That's the one he decided to choose.
I know. And I'll tell you, he thought he was a superhero
films.
First.
Right.
So now they're going to try and turn Black Adam into kind of again, another one of these villains that has a past that we have to understand. Can a villain be a villain anymore? No. Now they're going to try and turn Shazam's arch nemesis into a good guy.
Right. See, they just screwed up.
Yeah, it's nonsense. We'll see what happens.
No, well, you're on notice, red notice. If you will. Your bank account's going to be in the red, as that's what your movies are going to be making. Nothing. Nobody's going to want to see this garbage anymore. Not even China. They'll be onto it eventually. All right, let's hit the reset. Join us on the podcast broadcast as we try to figure out how to work this thing.
Yeah,
that's a good tease. Join us there. Rock 102.1's Facebook page, youtube.com/beefvegan. Clear.
Says, if you work in IT, join us on the podcast broadcast.
Right.
Oh my God, can you hear me yet?
Gosh.
Wait.
Can you hear me, yo? Oh my God, am I here?
No, I hear him through my iPad.
Yeah, you hear him 100% through the iPad, which is crazy because I should be able to hear him through my Q speaker, and I don't even hear that.
Right. Check that weed.
See how loud
I
my
have a
weed is.
question.
All right, ask the question.
Why don't we, Hot Rock, with the nod of your, do you have a new and excellent, movie trailer?
House of Gucci, a movie hack?
Yeah,
House of Doobie.
Okay, yes, it's a movie hack from House of Gucci. It's called House of Doobie.
House of Doobie.
Okay,
you got
it's like charades.
Yeah.
Boom, there we go. So we can at least get that going.
Would you like me to play House of Doobie for everybody? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Before I do, let me just remind people that
they can hear him, so you can set it up, Hot Rod. You can go for it. You don't.
Oh my God! This is the story about when I was, back in the 70s when I was doing this movie. I don't know, homies. It's about weed. We made it all about weed instead. It's about weed now. See how this is weed. So now it's all about weed. I can't even hear myself. I don't even know what's going on with this shit. Yeah.
That's all it's got to be about.
All right. Well, I guess that was the setup. So let's check it out. Here's House of Doobie.
This is Supajoint movie preview hack, yo. Yeah. Do you know when I met the Doobie family, there wasn't even a smoking the marijuanas yet? Not a one of them. They was all just a heavy day drinkers and doing the cocaine, beating each other up and trying to prove who the manliest man in the household. Look at these blue-blooded morons. I said, you know, someone's going to get a bloody nose with all of this cocaine and shenanigans. Mm-hmm. See? I told you so. Do they listen to Lady Ganja? No. And that's when I knew I had to be a doobie too.
And so you think we just get married and you become a doobie and you think that we should all be smoking the marijuanas?
Yes, the marijuanas is what's going to put the doobie name on the map.
A marijuana empire, eh?
Look at this ring. You think this ring is a ring? No, it's a pie.
Very nice.
It was at that precise moment I knew my husband was smoking the marijuanas, but not him. Oh, he definitely was. Oh, I want to get dirty with you.
What if I don't want to smoke marijuanas?
Oh, you will. Everyone will.
And then I said, listen, Lady Ganja, you might think you can make the Doobie family smoke all the marijuanas, but I'm the head of the family, and I said, no to your marijuanas.
And that's when I knew I would have to turn my husband's daddy over to the DEA.
Are you Mr. Doobie? Me? No, I don't smoke the marijuanas. I'm more of a powdery snow type of fashion mogul, eh? What did you say you did?
What I had to do.
We picked him up, but he didn't have a weed on him, lady.
Oh, I can make that happen.
What are you trying to say to me? The Doobie name is synonymous with coke, liquor, and money. Look at me, I'm crazy on the cocaine. It's the 80s and we don't do the marijuana, just the coke and the liquor and prostitutes.
Listen up, a deep shit. You're gonna take this bag full of marijuana, you gonna put it on my husband's daddy. I'll inform the DA and they're coming to get it.
You thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, we should just smoke.
No, that's not the plan.
It's so hard to write on cocaine.
I'm a the Doobie now. I'ma break this chair.
I'ma break this bowl.
Yeah.
Where's that cocaine? My lips are sealed.
It's okay, honey. There wasn't any weed in that bowl anyway. But there'll be some in this coffee, huh?
Doobie gang, Doobie gang, Doobie gang, Doobie gang, Doobie gang, Doobie gang, Doobie gang. Spent $100 on a quarter maid. Fucking with a top shelf with a cane.
Yeah.
Yeah! I can't hear you now. I don't need to. There you are.
I still can't hear you, but
I can hear you,
know I
homie.
love you. So I'm gonna have to let you go, Hot Rock. It's not your fault, it's mine, and hopefully I'll be able to troubleshoot these technical difficulties by next week. But I do want to remind everybody that a new episode of the Super Show is tonight, 7 p.m. You go supershow.com as we have the information following on the ticker right there. There'll be a brand new movie hack, a bunch of independent cartoons, and lots of weed.
They can hear you, Hot Rock.
Yeah,
you can hear me, homie.
Can't hear.
Super Dot Show, 7 p.m. Yo, come see my
It does help
podcast,
out
homies.
so
It's
much,
gonna be
dude.
awesome. I'm gonna be smoking so much weed. It's gonna be dope as fuck, yo. Yeah.
Thank you. Again, I don't know what you're saying, but when I watch it back later on, it's going to be fantastic.
Yes.
So
Be vegan and me. We're gonna be getting so high, yo.
All right. Thank you, Hot Rock. Enjoy your weed nap. We'll talk to you next week. Okay. All right,
Talk to
take
you
it
then,
easy, my
homies.
friend. All right. Sorry about that, guys. And my apologies to Hot Rock. I don't know why I couldn't hear him today, but again, we'll troubleshoot it and we'll get it figured out here sooner rather than later. I know.
Because because we needed his help to pick out some of these photos. He knows what he's doing.
Well, he could still stick
all
around
right.
backstage and maybe pop around, and I guess people in the comments can just tell him, tell us what he's saying. Just translate Hot Rock for us in the typing, which would be fantastic. I do want to get this. You just sent me. Where is it? Your little. There it is. We're gonna look at all these pictures here. Now, again, the running theme today is trying to figure out what pictures that we could feature for Powers in his Bumble account.
Very important.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
Doesn't have to
Because-
stop at Bumble. Okay, Cupid, Matchstick, whatever ones I sign up for from here on. I just need quality images.
All
I'm
of them.
bad at this.
Yeah, so I need a yay or nay when it comes to these photos. Okay, for Powers' Bumble account, because he was featuring pictures that were just straight odd. I mean, this Member magazine.
So that's me on the cover of a magazine, which again I just threw in there.
I mean, that's pretty impressive for sure. I mean, they have you're the spokesperson, like a nerdy spokesperson for Vantage West. I mean, that's a good account. I'm glad that you got that. This one, again,
Casual conversation with Frick.
Look, here's the deal.
This is just me and a friend having a casual conversation.
That's true. That's very true. Mr. Rogers could probably pull some ass, but give me he could, because he didn't dress like the characters he would talk to.
The truth.
Now, this is a grown man who's talking to a puppet in a Winnebago.
Yeah, that's not
Not
a
Winnebago. I'm sorry.
VW
bus.
Thank you.
Right. With a top hat. Look at the Dumb and Dumber top hat.
That is exactly the costume I got.
Yeah. Which matches the VW bus.
All right.
And that's great for the comic book mobile, but I don't know.
Fine.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yay or nay in the comments.
That
All
gets
right.
a pass.
Okay.
All
That
right,
one
and
too.
then we just share and a laugh.
Right.
Just
No.
casual and
This looks like you're way too excited and happy to have your hand up a puppy's ass. And the puppet's like, get your hand out of my ass. And you're like, yeah,
There's
it's up his
nowhere
ass.
else a hand goes on a puppet. It's normal.
No, see, look at the puppet's face.
He loves it. Go on.
He doesn't enjoy it as much as you do. This is very oddly sexual.
Okay. Well,
But
you
not
know what?
in a good
When
way.
you say that, you're right. Go
You're
on.
right. Okay, this one,
So
not
now,
bad.
This is a genuine possible one, right? Because this is like, oh, look, there he is. He's got there's a parrot. I feel like I see these types of pictures.
Yes.
This is getting a yay from Todd.
Your hair looks good.
Right. Beard looks good. Hair looks good. I'm not looking at the camera. Someone else take the photo, like you're
Right.
saying.
It's not a tiger.
not a
That's
tiger.
good. Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna keep track.
Oh, yes, keep track of that. Parrot one's
Parrot.
good. Parrot one's good. You stuff in your face with your mountain man beard, I think it's
Eating
a
a
no-go.
giant sandwich. Girls don't want to see a giant.
No, not necessarily.
Fine.
No, you look like a hobo here.
So
you look
now-
like a crackhead hobo.
Okay.
Not homo.
Go to the other one.
Okay.
There's one or two of these.
Oh.
I painted that.
Oh, that's good.
So I painted that, but now you can't add, and it's thumbs up is the theme of it, which is why it's like I'm doing 2 thumbs up. I painted that with my hands and my thumbs. So I was wondering if it's like, that's good, but you can't explain that I painted that.
Yeah.
Like you can't put a caption on it. So I was like,
Hotrock, I'll let you tell our streamers what you think he looks like in this picture.
I think that he needs to have one where
Like
he's
a-
pulling a
Oh,
giant
Hotrock.
bong, yo. He needs he does give him a sec, yo.
Oh, he's gonna write it down for us too,
Oh, he's
so we
gonna-
can see.
No, you need a bong.
You look. He's gonna smoke some weed to it.
Okay, good.
That's what
look
you
like
need.
you're
You need a
smoking
picture of you with a bong on it, homie. You need a picture with a bong, yo.
There you go. See,
he
that
says
makes sense.
he says he needs I need a picture of me with a bomb.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
You need to
No,
just like
he's not wrong. This, come on.
That is my beard.
Right. That is your beard. And
Yep.
like fully out, not groomed. Yeah. And you look angry.
I look pretty great.
And, you don't look that bald up top. So this was taking a couple
get a
years
wig,
ago.
homie. Get a
All right,
wig.
3 seconds. Let's go on the air real quick.
This is going well.
Get your wig,
Rocco
yo.
2.1 KFMA. Yeah, so we're basically going through all of Power's photos right now to try to pick out the 5 best for him to use on his dating website, or his dating profile,
Yeah.
just so he could attract some members of the opposite sex that he could talk to and maybe strike up a courtship. Who knows?
Right.
Old fashioned that way. But a lot of these pictures that he takes are very problematic in a way. I consider problematic, cartoony.
What do you think of this one's very nice?
No.
What do you mean? I'm a game show host.
Yes, you're a game show host. A game show host in a hotel room, in like a conference room. You're not surrounded by people. You're not on television. You're wearing this, awful orange jacket, which is good in character, but again, not sexy, dude.
When I showed my friend that jacket, he said, "Oh my God, did you mug someone from Nickelodeon?"
Right.
Ah.
Yeah. It's like you can't do that on television. It's like you can't do that on a dating website. You know?
So, serial killer. Look, yep. There's a few photos I apparently just look like a serial
A
killer.
lot of people, I guess that's the running theme, that Powers looks like a serial killer in pictures. I would disagree when it comes to the photo that we're looking at now on the podcast broadcast stream, because I think that's a natural smile. I think a lot of your smiles, though, are terrible, but this one is actually really good. So if you can capture that smile in essence in other photos, I think you might be onto something.
See, now Todd says I'm a goofy dude, so I need goofy photos.
No. And don't take any advice from Todd on how to pick up girls.
Good.
Point.
Point.
He's lucky enough to score himself a great fiance, but honestly, I'm pretty sure it was her that scored him, and it wasn't the other way around. There was nothing that Todd did that attracted her. It was her being like, I like what you do, because he's a dungeon master, things like that.
Right.
And that was the initial
He's
attraction.
a dungeon
Trust
master.
me,
And things like that.
if it was anything up to his game, he would have crashed and burned immediately.
He would have rolled a 0.
Absolutely. So he lucked out. But in this situation, again,
and I'm not looking for a goofy girl really anymore.
Right.
I'm not. It doesn't work.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And well, I think one of the rules that I said to Powers when it came to online dating is do not tell them what you're looking for. You don't want to say, I'm looking for a girl who's nerdy or has this kind of job or this kind of hair. You don't want to be that specific when you're doing that. You want to basically describe yourself.
Well, but
you don't want to describe what your, I guess, not your aspirations are, but what's the word I'm searching for?
What, like just
weed.
I think goals is a normal trait that you want from it. You can say, I want
Talk about
an
your goals.
honest person. I like honesty in another person. Let's say that. I see that on the profiles a lot where they're looking for an honest person.
Yes, but it's a put off of what your expectations are in somebody else. Just tell them what your expectations are within yourself. That's a turn on. Tell them what your goals are, not what do you expect them to have their goals to be. Right?
I guess.
You can find that out as you get to know them.
Yeah.
But again, you're waiting for their swipe on you. So just tell them about you. Don't tell them what you want, and then don't swipe right on the ones you don't want.
Well, yeah,
Simple as that.
Yeah, I get that.
Right. So why even say what you don't want? That's the point.
I wasn't. I was saying, but I do. It's kind of it's a basic comment anyway. Like, I prefer honesty. As if someone's going to go like, well, I'm dishonest, so I won't hang out with this guy. Like, like that doesn't work either. So it is just like all those types of things are pretty general.
Exactly. So you don't need to
it's
include
kind of pointless. Right?
Exactly. 100% pointless.
All
right. We're going to do our headlines as we continue to go through our slideshow here on the podcast broadcast stream. And when we return, I have another morning moron to share with you. This time, a guy with a face tattoo. Go figure. A guy with a face tattoo is a moron?
Who knew?
Yeah. We'll talk about that after the break. Stick around. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Clear. Okay, so we're still back here on the stream.
This is one of my favorite promotional photos, regardless. But go on.
Yes, it's a great promotional photo. Terrible, terrible dating photo. So let's go on to the next.
I got some other funny punchlines coming.
If you're just joining us on the stream, we
another giant
we can't hear Hotrock Supajoint, but you guys can.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. And homoerotic.
Dig me,
no. There you go. You got F no from Hotrock.
F no. This is that F no.
100% no. You're like, look, I could swallow more than you, lady.
Look at that.
You and food, dude. Do you have to take a picture every time you eat something?
That's a banana phone.
I get that.
I don't take a picture every time I eat. I included the 2 photos in 2 years where I'm eating a giant sandwich.
All right. Well, you know what? Hotrock is saying hell yes to this. So let's look at it again.
It's because it's got potassium, yo.
Hotrock,
it's full of potassium.
That's what he says. Potassium. That's very good. Troll Quality said, stop with the sandwiches. Yes, please turn that up. And you might hear a little echo on the stream, but that's fine as long as we could hear Hotrock a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So let's go on to the next picture. So this one gets a hell yes from Hotrock. I can see why. This one. No.
How do I look there? Do I look okay?
You look like you want to blow Santa. You do.
How dare you?
It's ridiculous.
Don't sexualize Santa like that. I'm just happy to see him.
Hotrock says F no. See? Because, you're trying to blow Santa, dude.
If it's Santa Claus, that's somebody totally different. But Santa Claus, nah. Poor Beef.
I agree. I don't even know what he said, but
so much, but
right.
I know.
This one.
So this is what I marry. So I'm # ordained. This is what I wear when I marry people.
Not impressed. Here's a fun fact for everybody out there.
What?
You don't have to be ordained to marry somebody in the state of Arizona. I am technically ordained. I went to the same website, got a stupid card.
It's fun. Don't dismiss it.
No, I'm saying, you're ordained. Of course, Hotrock's ordained.
Yeah, of course I am.
Yes, we're all 3 ordained ministers.
We're the best.
You're listening to the Minister podcast.
That's right.
We are men of spirituality.
That's right. Men of the cloth.
Yes, but at the same time, you don't have to be an ordained minister to marry somebody in the state of Arizona.
All right.
Okay.
So,
so we did it for nothing, is what I'm saying, guys. You spent that $40.
I want my $20 back. Hey, look at that ass clown. Look who's there.
Again, here's a situation where you could have looked cool. You're with like a fake Johnny Depp, which I know who this kid is. Obviously, he's not Johnny Depp, but he looks like it. And this is a radio thing.
That's Tiny Austin, isn't it?
That is Austin, yes. But you're barking. You're a carnival barker.
That's right. Do I look normal here? This is me.
There's Hotrock saying F no.
Why? I'm a pirate.
You're a pirate.
Because you're a pirate, homie.
Go to the next one. You can see full body pirate.
Let's see.
I think the next one's full body.
Let's see the next one.
Dig pirates. Come on.
Chicks dig pirates.
No, they don't.
No.
You look like.
I look amazing. I look very intelligent.
The pants is kind of dope, but I'm gonna say
those are dope pants.
They are dope pants, but everything else.
No,
that's a big F no from Hotrock. Yeah, you look like 3 feet tall. There's a lot of other jokes I could have went there. There it is.
Yeah, we don't need.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't spell it right.
He didn't spell it right because he's a moron. Look at that. Nick, way to go. All right, Hotrock. I'm so baked in this photo, just so you know.
There you go. What do you say about that one, huh?
What do you think, Hotrock?
Hells yes. Yeah.
Woo!
That's a great picture, homie, because you'd be all high on that weed, yo.
Well, Brian says yes on that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Baked Powers I could see how that could attract the right type of woman, right? Now you are saying you're so high. You're saying, "Hey, take a drink of my straw, little puppet toy." Ridiculous.
That's me stopping a train.
Okay. If you didn't have everything else going on, I'd say yes.
No, if you're on a dating website,
photo,
you want the
but
train to happen,
off the
homie.
goddamn top hat for once.
That's my toppest top hat.
Yes, it is. This ain't bad.
So now this is why I also threw that magazine one. This is a newspaper one that you said I should include. This is me in the newspaper for a podcast.
Yes.
Right? Good photo, has my name on it.
Right. Yeah. When are you going to get us some news coverage for our podcast?
I could try.
Yeah, might as well. All right. That's
a different
No, you look
one.
crazy.
You don't want to be. You only want to do
I'm
one
only
pair.
picking 5.
I know that's
what
good.
I'm saying.
Just make
You
sure
look
you
crazy
never
in
pick
this one.
more than one parrot photo because you don't want to be the parrot guy.
Oh, I think
You're
I
not-
own some sort of aviary.
Yeah, they're gonna think you're Coco Beware.
Right.
And so I just love birds.
That's
Well,
right.
you don't want to love them too much. You want to show a little bit of love.
Me in jail.
Nah, yeah, you look like you wouldn't last 5 minutes.
I wanna. They jumping me in.
Yeah.
Sexy boudoir photo.
Nope. Let's see. What do you say? Yeah, that's a hell's no. Hell's no from Hotrock.
The F no.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we're going through a lot of them. And how many did we say yes to?
Oh, 3.
Okay. Might have to revisit those ones again.
I guess
No.
I did include a few sandwiches.
This girl's gonna be looking at Bumble and be like, man, I want to find a guy that loves me like this guy loves fucking sandwiches.
Yeah.
Because seriously, he's
Right?
nice.
What do you think of this
Yes.
guy?
Yes.
That is the best photo ever.
Hot Rock says hells yes.
See, I think that of all my masquerade photos, see, Hot Rock knows that one's nice.
Yeah, okay. You know,
This
this
is
is
awesome.
for a lot of
Awesome.
women do love Halloween, right? And dressing up for Halloween. And you are a master of Halloween. And that's one of your favorite holidays by far.
Right.
Is that a
and
space
having
jacket?
Be addresses the universe.
Oh my God.
That's
you're-
spot on. Looks good. Now it'd be a little better. What's he saying? What are you saying, Hot Rock?
It does the pants match the jacket?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
your ass is out of this world, homie.
Oh,
yeah.
Ass.
That's right.
And keep that on so we could hear Hot Rock. But I will say this though, okay? This picture would be fantastic if you didn't look like such a psychopath and smiling, and you look like you're gonna try to eat somebody right there.
I do have a few other versions of this costume,
Okay.
obviously. So maybe I go look for that one.
Yes, look for a
And
better.
again, Gittins, stop.
What? Oh, getting
He just
crazy.
thinks anytime he's associating it with a dick. And,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
again, I mean, that's on you, buddy.
I know.
Some people just eat sandwiches and then you think that must be a dick. I mean, I think that's on you guys.
Yes.
And
So
Nick, I was also just kidding, by the way.
yeah, don't get mad. But I'll say this: you don't have to look like you're such a maniac. You're just like, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm biting into that's a meteorite. That's
Oh.
a genuine meteorite.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Well,
Okay, this
now I think this one
Ooh.
on Grinder,
Mustache.
this would kill.
Exactly.
Legitimately on Grinder, so many matches. Dudes will want to go for a mustache ride all day long with that dude. Right? Am I wrong? Hot Rock, am I wrong?
That's
Is this
a
not
great
the best
mustache. This
Grindr
is
profile pic?
Look at that mustache. That mustache is so on point. You can get all the homies with that mustache.
Yeah.
You could grow that and then not wear that shirt and not look like Grinder. But the combination of the two, bro. I'm sorry.
It's so good.
It's legitimate. All right.
There you go.
Again, look, mustaches are in right now.
They are.
And you could say like the sexy firefighter look, chicks dig that.
Yup.
So you could have pulled it off if you didn't fuck with your goddamn face, man. Like that face that you're making, you're like, what's your thought process while you're taking the picture? What are you trying to convey?
Right there. Look at this ridiculous mustache, guys.
You did it. That's it.
Did
yo.
you take another picture? Like, look at this ridiculous mustache.
Probably not.
Right.
Probably not, but maybe.
See,
That's from my Magnum PI costume.
right. You could have actually went full Magnum PI and dropped the
I have.
PI and just kept the Magnum.
You never
You know what I'm
Mustaches
saying?
are in.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But that face that you made along with it ruined it.
Oh, I agree. All right, what do you think of this one? This is an actual this is a genuine one.
Yes.
Do you think that one's fun and good? I actually posted this once and got a lot of good positive attention from it and got a job from it.
I'll tell you this right now. Yeah, as a job, I'd hire you.
Exactly. For a job.
Hot Rock,
yes.
you ready for the Arizona reference? I don't know. Turn him up so I could hear him.
I can hear you.
And I don't know how many people in Tucson will get this reference, but it would be better if he didn't look like Ladmo.
Who's Ladmo?
Ladmo from Wallace and Ladmo is you look like Ladmo, and essentially Ladmo was Phoenix's Bozo the Clown. Okay. Wallace and Ladmo had that shtick. They did a television program for kids from the 50s on into like the late 80s. Ladmo bag was a big deal. Ladmo wore a top hat like that, always gave like a goofy face. Now he's iconic in Phoenix. You're in Tucson, so you're not going to get any Ladmo groupies here. And the fact that you look like Ladmo, again, essentially, not a good look.
All right. I'm fine with that.
I think you look
That's what
great.
we're here for.
Yeah, I am the social. Okay.
I think I look very normal here.
How?
Conversation with me. I'm just trying to explain something, like what tends to happen.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably explaining where I get my gold shoes. Some it takes 45 minutes usually.
Yeah.
And this is me recreating the Charlie Day meme.
The Charlie Day meme, exactly. That's exactly the Charlie Day meme. Yo,
That's what
you
that
can get
is.
all the crazy chicks with that, homie.
All right. Yeah. If you did, you could pull off this picture. What you have to do though is do a side by side of the Charlie Day meme and your picture.
Right.
And then that would get a chuckle and that might get a swipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just not include it.
It's okay, but it's a selfie. So next.
Okay.
Again, if you didn't look like a maniac here.
I'm holding the points of the mountain.
Yeah, I know, but
right.
You like that. That's funny. But the face.
I'm genuinely laughing.
This is how you look when you laugh?
You look at me now.
laugh.
I'm having a go.
No, see, no, I don't know. Your smile looks square there, and square smiles mean serial killer.
Oh,
It's the bottom teeth.
Thinking. All right, let's see. But I do like that photo.
That's a pretty fun photo.
Selfie, no.
So, no, that's a genuine.
That's a selfie.
That's selfie.
I think this is a genuine normal photo. This needs a genuine vote.
Okay. Genuine vote time.
Like, is this an okay photo for I was thinking the main pic.
Yeah, look at Hot Rock and I are saying no. Hot
I
Rock
thought
says
it was
F
all
no.
right, here's just me being kind of basic.
Oh, we're on.
No, we don't want basic, homie.
Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's Beefing Presents. Welcome back to the show. It's the podcast broadcast. Let me tell you about this moron real quick. This is somebody who has a tattoo on his face.
Oh.
I'm going to name a car brand that he tattooed on his face. Guess what it is?
Oh, man. Guess what it is? No, just tell me. Is it an Audi, BMW? Did I have it?
Tesla.
Tesla. We got a Tesla
yes.
logo. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
So this guy, the 25-year-old near Chicago named Jordan Lindsay, got arrested last week in his mugshot. Not only did he have some crazy green hair and an awesome mullet, he had a Tesla face tattoo.
Wow.
Now, he got arrested because he was driving around in a stolen vehicle. It was a 30-year-old minivan, 1992 GMC Safari with maroon paint. Not a Tesla. In fact, actually, he doesn't own a Tesla. In fact, this guy doesn't even have a driver's license. But he tattooed his face with the Tesla logo.
Wow.
Hashtag goals, I guess.
Yeah.
He's due in court, and it's ridiculous. I'll show his picture on the podcast broadcast stream. He's half badass, half moron, because the mullet and the green hair does look badass.
Yeah.
The Tesla logo on your cheek,
Yikes.
moron. Yeah. And if you're going to rock that tattoo, then you have to, at the very least, own a Tesla.
Hey, you'd hope.
Yeah. At least. And it doesn't seem like Jordan, this 25-year-old, has ever owned a Tesla.
Yeah.
Because, he just doesn't look like the type.
That was good.
So that's your second moron of the day. We're going to hit the reset. We'll be back with your beef tip right after this break. Stick around. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. You can tell that the on-air stuff is secondary right now.
I was going to say.
Exactly. It's like,
I know.
fuck this shit. Let's get back to the
Like,
podcast.
oh, we have to go on the radio. Hang on.
Because we're too invested in trying to find these good pictures.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right. So this one, all right. I will go with the flow here. So
Everyone's saying no, and
I
for good
guess
reason.
so.
Terrible.
Deal.
Terrible.
So
You don't have to explain it.
But wait, they were saying I'm a goofy guy, so I should be attracting goofy girls, right? Go to the next photo.
No.
Go to the next photo.
A goofy. And this is a selfie, and you're cracking yourself up in your selfie. Nothing says.
I just got that hat.
Yeah. Nothing says I'm so alone. They like this picture.
What do you mean? I'm having a blast. I'm obviously going to Disney World.
Are you going to Disney World?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
That's me. Good time. So this is the
In
one
the
where
shower.
you said I looked like a villain that's going to get Superman.
Yes. Okay. Rule number 1 in online dating
shower
profile
scenes.
pictures: never post a picture of you with your shirt off.
So I was just going to
In the
crop
shower.
out a little bit of that.
Honestly, then you would just end up being a head.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Look at that chin.
Yes. Chin is very prominent.
Right? You crushed walnuts with that thing.
Right. But look, you can kind of trying to give your sexy eyes, which isn't terrible. You could go with that. The hair, buzz haircut, the groom, you're groomed. And here's the one thing that's different. This photo is different than most of the other photos that we saw, was that the other photos that we saw, you look so disheveled. People think you sleep on the street. And they're like, how's this homeless guy have internet to shower? Yeah,
those
he's in the
gold
shower
shoes
too.
prove that I do not sleep in the streets. How dare you?
Oh,
Brian
yes.
says this guy bangs.
See?
And Hot Rock is asking, you're in the shower? And what are you doing taking a picture in the shower?
Because the shower's behind me. My bathroom's this big, so I just can only turn one little direction.
It is creepy to post this picture too, because you're like, ladies, I'm naked in this photo.
I'm just
That's the look.
shower naked.
That's what, because every other one's a funny one.
Though that one's funny too, if you just look at
It's
it.
another professional one, but
Yes, very professional. All right.
What about this one? What about this one? Superhero landing.
No, man, you can't. I'm just saying. Thank you, Hot Rock. And here's my point in this. Okay. You cannot post any pictures of you wearing an outfit where it looks like a rainbow threw up. Okay. So if it looks like a rainbow vomited and you put that on as your outfit, that's not good for dating profiles. For what you do outside of dating, 100%. But again, it's too bright. It's too much. I know. I'm sorry.
That's the look when you look over next to you in the men's
This one.
bathroom. That's well said, actually.
Yeah. Here's Powers as the genie from Aladdin.
This is Genie, not Goofy. Don't be confused, Ryan.
Yeah. Now Hot Rock says hells yeah on that for sure.
Is that Sinbad?
That's Sinbad.
There's two things I like about this photo. One, it shows that you have friends. Again, that's important when you're doing this this online dating thing. Two, it also shows your commitment to Halloween, and again, being very good at Halloween and enjoying Halloween
good.
is a very good thing. It's a very attractive trait to a lot of women out there. So
plus shirtless and looking not too bad.
Exactly. Blue is slimming. Go figure.
The blue is slimming. Who knew?
Who would have known? And it's a good thing that the genie wasn't black, because then you'd never be able to dress up as it. All right.
What about this is now, I think, normal as hell. Very normal.
Big no. I'll tell you why. And Powers, before he put together the slideshow, Hot Rock, he tried to show me 4 different versions of him wearing this hat. I'm like, enough with the fucking Liberace hat. Enough with the Liberace hat. It's
but
not
in real life, peacocking. In real life works.
In real life.
Yep.
Not in pictures.
No, it doesn't.
This is a Liberace hat.
So
yes, it is.
100%. Liberace would wear it. You probably bought it at Liberace Goodwill.
I was going to say, Elton John actually called me and wanted to borrow it.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
And my glasses.
He got it from Liberace. Maybe that. Okay, so
now this is again my normal face and picture with my by the way, remember normal glasses.
Remember to speak into the microphone.
It's too much bottom teeth, homie. When you show your bottom teeth and you smile, you look crazy. You just gotta.
Oh, is that what it is? Is the
just
bottom
gotta do
teeth?
Just gotta do the top.
Yeah, you don't
teeth.
need to see the bottom teeth.
Oh, maybe I could just redo this with no bottom teeth. Maybe that's good.
Exactly.
Yes. Absolutely, Hot Rock. See, you hit the nail on the head on this one. A normal smile doesn't show both sets of teeth. It's only the top half. Right?
Because I love that photo.
You're like
damn
this,
it. Right? But I got good teeth.
Yes, you got good teeth, but you don't need to show all of them unless it's your dentist.
He's dating
trying
a
to match
horse
with a dentist. But
Someone's got a weird tooth fetish.
Yeah, there's people out there with tooth fetishes for
I
sure.
hope not.
He did this. This
Now,
was actually used on his
This
profile.
was actually on there. I think
Yes.
this is fine.
This is why he wasn't getting matches.
Exactly.
Well, I wanted them to see what I look like both with a beard and without a beard. Which is fair.
Oh, so fair. So fair.
Right?
Yeah.
You could just hold up your thumb. Oh, that guy. That's a good summer boyfriend.
Two-Face. Yeah, be like, look at this Two-Face son of a bitch. I can't trust this guy that has two faces.
He's going to go hunt down the Batman.
Yeah. Which guy's going to show up for my date? Is it going to be the woolly mammoth, bald guy, or the nerdy banker?
Depends on which way I'm looking throughout the night.
Either way. Yeah, you can't show that. And then you can't even make a normal face with that. So creepy, crazy effer, hipster Two-Face, things like that. Those are all. He thought it was a good idea. And that's why we're doing this. Entire show has been dedicated
to excellent.
It's a Bumble intervention because when he showed me the pictures he chose, I was like, okay, you need mass help. And we're going in here. And I like I said on the show earlier, like doing morning radio for as long as I have, I've come across so many articles about the 5 do's and the 5 don'ts and tips and tricks, like legitimate from women, from experts. So it's not just my own personal thing, but I utilize all this in my own dating experience and stepped up my game online because of it. And now I got to pass on that knowledge to you, obviously, because fuck.
That's help me out, coach. Put me in the game.
So this picture's not bad.
Right? Even though I hate it, everyone tells me this is the best picture.
See?
Isn't that so funny?
With whatever you hate, that's
I know.
probably
Yeah, exactly.
This is a guy, right? A sports fan, a manly man. He's wearing an Islanders jersey, an Islanders beanie, a Yankees jacket, okay? And looking at you like, the fuck's your problem? That guy fucks. You understand that? You understand that? That is the difference.
Oh my God.
100%.
All right, that one. Stupid hockey.
Yeah, keep that one. Stupid hockey. You like hockey.
I love hockey.
Yeah,
There's the crew.
This one's not bad because I'm in it.
Right? There's the crew. Look at that. You don't want. That's a guy you want to marry. He's bringing you flowers.
No.
The foreshortening so nice.
I gotta do a beef tip, but luckily for you guys, we're gonna just do it real quick, and then we'll do a little bit more on the podcast broadcast. So don't take off yet. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I'm just multitasking. You got me so flustered, Powers. I don't even know how to do this. Like the show literally became secondary. It's just like, let's just help this guy out real quick and put on a radio show second. I guess.
He's completely forgot.
Yeah. Like priorities, man. Priorities. Gotta help my buddy out. All right. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Thank you guys so much for listening to the show. We are almost out of time, but before we go, let me leave you with this. And when I say this, where is it? Okay. We found out why Christmas music stresses you out. So if Christmas music stresses you out, listen up, because there's a psychologist who broke down the reasons why. The main reason is if the songs serve as a reminder of a bad memory or experience. And a lot of us, unfortunately, growing up, may have a bad experience or two when it comes to Christmas. Me personally, I came down one year and I caught Santa Claus banging my mom. Oh, yeah, I know. And I've been resentful of that guy ever since.
My word.
Yeah, I know. He looked just like my dad, too. It was weird.
I didn't know your mom was such a never.
Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. Not to mention if it reminds you of anything else that's stressful about the holidays, like buying presents, decorating, things like that. So that leads me to this, your beef tip. Don't turn the station to one of those Christmas stations that play Christmas music all day long.
Never.
You keep it right here, Rock 102.1. You're not going to hear any of that Christmas junk at all. That's a guarantee. We'll play great, classic alternative tracks, and then every now and then a new rock song. And that's better than just Christmas songs that aren't new at all. And you heard those a billion times before. And these songs won't stress you out. They'll help you relieve your stress.
That's right. Get you amped up.
Absolutely. So that's your beef tip. Thank you guys so much again for checking out the podcast broadcast. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube page, youtube.com/beefvegan. You can join us there as we have a couple more minutes before we wrap things up. And we'll be back tomorrow morning with a $50 gift certificate to Bookman's Entertainment Exchange in our News for Noobs segment. segment, plus a whole lot more. Riley's up next, so be listening to her for the next keyword so you can enter to win the Master of Prizes. And after that, I guess Razor, so you can stick around for him or not. Doesn't matter to me. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. As always, drive safe, ride safe, and rock local. Later. Clear. All right, so no outro song here, but we're just doing
that's because we're just gonna keep doing it.
We're just doing this. We still got a couple more minutes as we're hanging out with Hotrock. And again, I might get yelled at for this, and you might get air checked, but like, it sounds like you phoned in the 9 o'clock hour. And I'm like, I did, man. Did you see the problems we were having with these photos? Like this one, ooh. I said this one.
So this is the one that he picks and thinks is the most good, which
No.
I'm like, it's fun.
Look at
I
that.
guess.
Hotrock immediately says hell yes.
Because
Really?
it's the wig,
Yes.
yo. It's
And,
the wig.
I know.
Turn Hotrock
Wig
up so I can
kicks
hear
ass.
why.
Because it's the
Tell
wig,
us why.
man. The wig kicks ass,
It's
yo.
the
I
wig.
love wigs.
I knew you were going to say the wig. And I'll give you a couple more reasons why this is a yes, okay? It's not just the wig. The face, the smiles normally only see one row of teeth.
Right.
And more importantly, it shows that you have friends and attractive friends. Again, this goes
Attractive
back
friends.
to the attractive people hang out with attractive people. Ugly people hang out with ugly people. You need to subconsciously let these women know that you're one of the attractive people. Okay? So Kat's a very attractive girl, as we know. Rico is not too shabby, even though it's not his best picture, which is good
Which
for
is
you.
good for me. I don't want to be in a picture next to Rico on my dating profile.
Exactly. So that is, and Bob Ross. If they even associate Bob Ross, who doesn't love Bob Ross?
That's true. That's
See?
true.
Brian says
I'm smoldering.
smoldering. See, and he was fighting with me tooth and nail on that picture.
Because it's
Because what?
well, I was gonna say it's ridiculous, but that's not the word to use.
Ridiculous was everything else we saw
Every
leading up
other
to
photo
this.
I picked.
Yeah. I mean, this is oddly the most normal picture of the bunch.
That's ridiculous.
It
This is you and your friends playing dress up at a hockey game.
It's true.
That's a good time without being a goofy good time.
I guess.
You
That's-
guess.
That's an excellent comment, Todd.
No
Yeah.
bottom teeth.
Bob
no
Ross
bottom
fucks.
teeth.
God damn it.
Hey, you see the documentary on Bob Ross?
I did.
This guy fucks. Yeah, absolutely. And no bottom teeth. Exactly, Hotrock. All right, we'll do one more real quick.
I think we only got like a couple. I think that
There we go.
This is I think
Yes.
the last one.
Okay, so this one I was saying yes on, and I need your guys' vote.
I think that one is nice.
Hell yes. So that's good. Yep. And pretty much yay or nay on this picture. This one's good because A, someone else is taking it. So it shows that you have a friend or at least a passerby nice enough to take a picture of you. It shows that you have wings, whatever. That's fun. It's a full body shot. So they see that you're not too fat.
Right.
And that you could be tall. And yeah. And it's a smile. Again, you fucked up the smile because you showed both rows of teeth.
Yeah.
Sometimes a smile's a smile. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I like to smile.
No,
That's a
I know.
normal smile.
There's a smile that normal people do, and there's a smile that Ted Bundy does,
Oh,
and his
my-
driver license photo.
oh,
Your
my God.
smile is Ted Bundy's driver's license smile. You understand? That's crazy.
You know, that is almost the nicest thing that someone said to me in a way.
You know the difference between you and Ted Bundy, though.
He
Yes, that's right. He fucks. All right, that's all the time we have. It looks like Hotrock accidentally skipped out, or maybe his cell phone died. I'd like to thank all you guys for watching the show, as always, but we got to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll keep you updated on Power's love life here in a future episode. Take it easy, guys.
Mwah.